Did CEO of Disney, Bob Iger, throw Marvel's director, Nia DaCosta, under the bus? Thank you for watching the Evil One podcast. I'm Anthony AP. Make sure you like this video. And also, if you like to, I would appreciate if you subscribe to the channel. Thank you so very much. Now, Iger fell on his sword, basically. He took all accountability for why the film failed. He says The Marvels was filmed during COVID. While the film was in production, there wasn't as much supervision on the set from executives who would normally be looking over what's being done day after day after day. I think that this is a cop-out. I mean, if you didn't think that Ms. DaCosta was capable of the job, why did you have her in that position? But some people may have alluded to that maybe this is some kind of undertone because she was African-American, but maybe she was inexperienced. Nia DaCosta is a director. She's directed other films. She's directed other somewhat mildly successful films like the Candyman remake, which I thought was an okay film. Visually, very good film, but story-wise, not so much of a good film. What I do feel is that Bob Iger could have definitely chose a better way of saying what he said, and he didn't necessarily have to single her out and say that the director, Ms. DaCosta, needed more supervision on set, or the film's production needed more supervision on set, because there were other films produced and filmed by Disney during COVID that didn't perform well at the box office. What is the excuse for those films? Did those films need more supervision on set? Some people are saying that they're flabbergasted with Disney's treatment towards Nia DaCosta. Someone said on X, Marvel's first Black woman director did not get invited to her own screening. Then the trades want to twist the story as if she purposely ditched out. Villainizing the trades openly villainizing a Black woman is disgusting. That's what one X social media post said, post said. And so I'm not going that far. But what I do know is that the film did have troubles in the production. And I do know that there is a strong disposition from everything that I read and from everything that I've heard, just like you guys out there listening to me. Nia DaCosta definitely had a strong disposition with the Disney execs on how this film was handled and how she was handled. She hasn't taken too kindly to criticism since The Marvels has debuted in theaters. To me, it sounds like she was taking it very personally. She blasted her critics in a very harsh and cruel way, calling them sexist, racist, and homophobic. Very unnecessary words, very extremely over the top. So, I don't know. I just think that this right here was a marriage that didn't go well. Things just don't work out. And I think that this is a prime example of there's a lot going on behind the scenes, but ultimately this relationship between Nia DaCosta and the Disney execs just didn't work out. On the flip side, executives at Disney, including Bob Iger, were getting dailies. And if you don't know what dailies are pretty much a report on what's going on set every single day that filming is being done. To blame and say that the reason why The Marvels failed and the film came out as poorly as it did, or as some people think as poorly as it did, a lot of people like the film, but to blame the fact that it was COVID and there was enough supervision, there were ways around that. So I don't know. I would really like to know what you think about this. I think this is pretty much just Monday morning quarterback that Bob Iger is doing. I'm just going to chalk it up to, it was just a bad film and he's just making excuses. But let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching the Evil One podcast. And until next time, peace.